after the reduced stickers as well. Last one for Mum that's on offer. And I've come up with an amazing hack to help save you money when you go food shopping. What I'm going to try and do this year is be better organised for birthday. That definitely helps with the food budget. Look how yummy. We've got loads of meals here. It fits like it was made for me, but I'm not 100% sure about the blue gingham. Good morning and welcome back to a new vlog. I thought it would be nice to do a vlog today and talk about saving money and just ways that you can generally save money within your household. Just sort of like simple things. Some of them are going to be quite obvious, some of them are going to be sort of things that we do, but I thought it'd be a nice one to share with you today. I haven't done a video like this for ages, probably years. So I thought it would also be a really good one if you guys want to leave your comments below and just share your little tips and hacks maybe of how you save money within your household as well, because things have become very expensive over the last couple of years, haven't they? So I'm about to go and do a food shop, so we're going to kick off the video there. Food shop and start chatting, and no doubt I'll probably end up doing cooking or whatever. I don't know, I haven't really planned anything for this video, but I've got a list of things that I wanted to share with you, so I really hope that you'll enjoy this one. It's me actually, I just turned around and saw this on the work surface. My Kiehl's Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate has just arrived. I am loving this. I first started using it, in 2017. I got given a little sample in Kiehl's in Disney Springs, and I have loved it ever since. And it's very expensive. I can't even remember. I'm gonna go online and see how much it is. I think it's about 60–70 pounds. This is the 75ml, which is obviously more expensive than the 50. And I tend to go and buy it on eBay. I find somebody that's selling it brand new, and I've done it for the last couple of years now. We used to get 25% off when the kids worked at Waitrose on John Lewis, and I missed that discount a lot. But since then, I've actually been finding it on eBay, and I've just bought this brand new one. It's just arrived. $39.99 I paid, and I get my moisturizer, which is about £80 from Kiehl's online, and I paid 40 something for it on eBay. So look out for them. These last me about a year. It lasts a long time. So I was going to say, if you've got your favorite cosmetics or your favorite face creams, that kind of thing, have a look elsewhere. Don't always go just to the direct brand or some of the department stores. Have a little look to see if you can find them online much cheaper. Right, let's go to Lidl. I'm very excited because I have got £5 off when we spend £40, so we're going to go and do that today. Oh, pink onions. I haven't seen pink onions before. Have we got onions in the garage? No. No. I don't know, I'm going to get 2 of those because they'll live well in there thingy, won't they? I'm going to get some kiwis as well, actually. Kiwis. What else? Oh, Brussels sprouts, 59p. Have we still got any of these? Thank you. I've got a freebie vegetable. So. Oh, I picked up organic by mistake. I don't want those. Thank you. I'll get normal ones. I want to. Well, 15% off wraps this week. Those. The non-branded beans are 28p compared to what's Heinz, 2.75 for 4. And I'm always after the reduced stickers as well. Right, we've been buying the Choco Spread, which we love. Tastes like Nutella. But looking at the price, what's that? I can't see that. 100 grams, £1.05. But you look at Nutella. Oh, thank you.
79.
And it's 79p. So actually, we're going to get the Nutella. The last one for Mum that's on offer. Oh, you picked up peanuts and biscuits. Oh, is that the cans?
That's both of the milk in one and the cans in the other.
You did well. Right, just unpack this little lot. I am so pleased. We did literally get the last Prosecco, and I saw that in there last time, didn't I? Yeah, I saw this advertised there last time and I thought, oh, Mum would love that. Mum loves a pink Prosecco, a rosé. So I just thought that looked so pretty. The other thing as well, just looking over the receipt, so we had £5. It works out, everything works off as a percentage, but that includes then off the things that were discounted as well. So this, it showed the £1 off, which was the offer, and then the percentage with the coupon as well, which was quite nice. And our free vegetable was our Brussels sprouts. But the whole shop, I'll get it all out and show you actually. So this was £62 and a few p. And I've come up with an amazing hack to help save you money when you go food shopping. It's to leave your husband at home. I've realised that so much stuff gets put in the trolley and I don't actually notice until I get to the till, and it wasn't on the list. And we have got our 12 free range eggs, cucumber, our free Brussels sprouts, a couple of baked potatoes, even in the bag of baked potatoes, they were quite tiny. The bags of rice, I had completely run out of rice. We wanted that for tea tonight, 52p. Kiwis were on offer. I've got broccoli, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, onions were on offer, so I picked up a couple of bags of those. Sweet potato. The minced beef was on offer, so I picked up one of those. That will probably be 3 meals worth for us. And that worked out at, I think, £3.70 something with a discount. And then chicken thighs, birthday card for our nephew. The Nutella, we are reverting back to buying Nutella after looking at the price breakdown. But I have bought a small one to take on holiday with us because we do toast with Nutella when we're in the States. We have got, Abe picked up some ham. He snuck in a chorizo. I'm sure we've got chorizo already there. And I picked up some reduced fish that I'll put in the freezer. I always do that with the reduced stuff. Frozen peas. I do like the frozen bags of veg. I don't buy all of them, but I buy green beans, peas, sweet corn, and frozen berries, and we love them. Picked up the yeast because that was on offer, and everyone says to leave it in the fridge or freezer, so I will be doing that with that one. Mum's Prosecco. The sliced gherkins, which were on offer, good for sandwiches. The beans, Aid got beans with pork sausages, chopped tomatoes and some peeled plum tomatoes, chickpeas, butter beans, and creme fraiche for a recipe next week. And then Aid's goodies, which he snuck in, toffee popcorn. Oh, I got the wraps because they were on offer. We're going to do fajitas. He snuck in nuts. He snuck in biscuits and 2 lots of popcorn, and I have to say we're both addicted to this sweet and salty popcorn at the moment. I always say I don't like popcorn, and I've suddenly started eating it and I am loving it. So I didn't want it in the house because if it's here I eat it, and when I start eating it I can't stop eating it. That popcorn in particular is very, very good. So that was our shop, just under £63. As I filmed this, we are due to be going on holiday in 3 weeks. So this, oh, and we also got a whole load of milk as well, I forgot about that. So this is going to be the last shop before we go on holiday, apart from obviously getting like a few fresh bits, bread, milk, that kind of thing. So this will be the last big shop. So with what we've got in the freezer already and the fridge, this should tie us over nicely. Taking things like this on holiday really helps us. We do have a toaster in our room where we're going, and we take chocolate spread with us every time because it means that we can just pick up toast or bread and we don't have to worry about margarine or anything like that to go with the toast. We can just use Nutella and it doesn't have to be refrigerated, so it's nice and easy. It's sometimes a late night snack that we fancy, isn't it? Nutella on toast when we're at Disney is one of our favourite things in the evenings.
Yes.
So it's not always just a breakfast thing, but just having little snacks in your room really helps you save your money. We find having cereal bars on us. Sometimes as well, it could be that we really need something, we're really hungry, but actually we're wanting to maybe go and get a Joffrey's donut or something nice for breakfast. So we don't want something big, we just need something in that moment to tie us over. I think we can fit a bit more rice in there actually. So I bought 2. So having a cereal bar sometimes really helps us, and we share those. I know some people take, we're happy drinking water over there. Some people that don't like water also take on holiday, you know, you can get the little squash concentrates. They take those to add to water. But we always drink as much water as we can, especially because of the heat. So, I hate this bit. It's filling up pretty quickly. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the lid on now. I'm going to have to pull some back in. I think I might make a little bit of a mess with this. That didn't go to plan. But yeah, having things like that really saves you money on holiday as well. Having your drinks prepared. Especially now, it's like $5 a soft drink, pretty much, isn't it? In the parks now. So... I'm getting rice everywhere. That didn't go very well. Let's see, yeah, it goes on now. Something else I'm going to try and do this year is be better organised for birthdays. I'm pretty good for Christmas. I buy Christmas gifts throughout the year as I see things. And I don't like that feeling of buying for the sake of it. So if I see something throughout the year, even better if it's in the sale, I pick it up for that person. I have slacked with birthdays, however, for quite some time now. It's my nephew's birthday at the end of the month, and we're seeing the family this weekend. So I'm going to leave him his card at my sister's. I'm also going to leave my Mother's Day gift with my mum as well. I'm going to get her something in Florida anyway, but I'm going to leave a card and this with my mum anyway, because Mother's Day is just a few days after we get back from our holiday. So just in case I don't happen to see her that weekend, she's got her card and something nice, and then I'll give her her proper gift when I see her. But I just want to be organised. The amount of times the last couple of years we've done last minute cards with Moonpig, and it ends up costing you a lot more money, plus then you need the speedy delivery. This was, I think with the discount I just got, it was at 80 something p. So that would be perfect. So I am going to try and be much better organised, and I am going to be making my sister a card today as well, because it's her birthday in 2 days.
How much do you spend on food out, as in lunches out, coffees out? Do you go out to work? Do you pick up lunches? I know from speaking to our kids that it can really, really mount up. I remember back in the day when I used to go to work and it would be a coffee each day, but like listening to our kids recently, just talking about how tempting it is to pick up a sandwich when you're working. I know our daughter's making much more of a conscious effort to take food with her. Lunches really, really mount up. It would be really interesting if you do tend to pick up bits and pieces when you're out, to maybe, if it's something you are wanting to save on, obviously, to maybe have a little think and work out exactly how much it's costing you each month. I'm sure it would be quite the shock. Fortunately for us, that's not something that obviously we have as we work from home.
It's having a sandwich for lunch. I have got homemade minestrone soup. You may remember I made this a few weeks ago. I froze the leftovers. I had half for lunch yesterday, and I'm having the other half today. I have really, really got into batch cooking and freezing meals. Look how lovely that looks. I've really, really been enjoying it. And I keep the containers from when we've had a Chinese takeout. So they are amazing for the freezer. They don't take up too much space either. Either that, or I use the IKEA Ziploc bags as well, because they freeze flat, which I really like, but I just have to remember to write on it, because we've got a freezer dinner tonight and we don't actually know what it is. I forgot to write on it. I thought maybe it was chili, but smelling it frozen, it might be bolognese. So it's going to be a little bit of a freezer surprise tonight, but it just saves so much time and money, bulk cooking. I don't know why I didn't do it years ago. And like now, I got up really early to work, done a quick food shop, come back, it's lunchtime, and I've got something really good and nutritious and warm because it's so cold today. And I'm raring to go, and it's really healthy as well. So I'm really embracing the batch cooking at the moment. So the time has come to sort dinner out. We still haven't decided what this is. It smells like tomato and vegetables. Could you grab the big pan, please, the saucepan, and we'll heat it through and then decide.
When you said the saucepan one from...
Yeah, please. We can't decide if it needs pasta or if it needs rice.
Is this one big enough or not?
No, thank you. Actually, keep that one out, please, and we'll do the pasta or the rice in that one, depending on what we go with. It's quite exciting.
I reckon it's for pasta dinner.
Yeah, I think it's a tomato and vegetable pasta. Could even end up being soup. This is what happens when you don't label things.
But it's been in there a while.
Yeah.
You made a...
It feels a bit thick to be soup.
You made I think a lovely either pasta or...
Let's just heat
I
it
think
up.
you made a bolognese.
Oh, I'm wishing it was lasagna. That's what I fancy.
I don't.
I do. I know you're not a fan of my lasagna.
No.
I love it. Right, let's heat this through and we'll find out what it is. Are you all excited? Would you like to have some guesses? What do you think it might be? Ready to see what it is? It's spaghetti that's going in.
How much more do I need?
Oh, that's absolutely loads.
I did the first one, you still need a lot more than that.
Yeah, but you only had a tiny lot. That's absolutely massive. How many are you cooking for?
2.
That's loads. It turns out to be, it's a proper meat bolognese. We had no idea. So excited because I really fancy that, do you?
I did as well.
Yeah,
I'm
with
really
cheese.
looking forward to it.
Oh, me too. I can't wait. That was such a lovely
And it's
surprise.
gonna be
So looking forward to this. Following day, and I am going to make a goulash. I love making big kind of like stewy casserole type things that I can batch cook and freeze. Like yesterday just worked out so well having that meal. I'm going to make a goulash today. It's going in the slow cooker. I am doing beef and pork, and there should be enough here for about 4 meals for the 2 of us. I'm adding potatoes, onions, garlic, mushrooms. I've got a beef stock pot. I have got tomato paste, tomato puree, chopped tomatoes, flour, bay, paprika, olive oil, and seasoning. Cooking this up in stages. This is probably going to take me about 4 lots to do. Oh, it's steaming up. I just got a bit of oil in the pan with some of the beef, a bit of flour and some seasoning, and I want that to brown off nicely, and we want to get that kind of coating on the bottom of the pan. Once that starts to brown off, I'm going to remove it and put it into a little dish. That changed my mind. I think I can make an extra meal out of this. I think I can change it to 5 meals. I've taken out some of the pork, put it into one of those containers, and I might do a pork and cabbage casserole tomorrow, like a stewy thing, and just bulk out the goulash then to make it go a bit further with extra potatoes and mushrooms and things like that. There is quite a lot of meat here, and to be honest, we're not huge meat eaters. We don't eat a lot. I do tend to sort of substitute a lot with vegetables these days. And that definitely helps with the food budget. I'm now going to deglaze the pan. That's all the flavour there in the bottom. I should have put the onion and garlic in before the meat and taken that out. So that's just going to have to cook through with it all. But I'm going to add some more. And that will start to release the flavour off the bottom of the pan. Beef stock's gone in as well. And I'm just going to keep working that, adding a little bit of water and scraping off the bottom of the pan. I think especially with how much things like electricity and gas and everything have gone up, I've definitely tried to cook a few meals, or at least 2 meals in one go quite a lot these days. If I've got the oven on for something, I wouldn't just put it on for baked potatoes, I would put it on, well, they're saying that I use the air fryer for baked potatoes now. And I know a lot more people are using their ovens less and less, but if I'm putting a lasagna in, I will try and do it for something else, just to try and sort of like make the most out of the oven being on. But like now, this will be 4 meals easily, which is quite nice. But like I said, it's not just saving the money, it's saving the time as well. This is going to be very yummy. Are you into batch cooking? Is it something you tend to do as well? Are you good at using your leftovers? Any tips, like I said before, please do share them below. And which supermarkets do you collect your points or like your use an app with. Lidl, we love. I do really well on Lidl, I think. I couldn't imagine now going to a supermarket and not using their points cards or whatever they use. That has done the trick nicely. Most of that now has come off the bottom of the pan. That's worked really, really well. I popped the meat back in, added some more water, and the tinned tomatoes have gone in. And then I'm just stirring it, adding the tomato puree's gone in, the bay leaves, and I've also gone in with the, added the paprika as well, I had to think then. And I'll also add the mushrooms and potatoes. I just wanted to say, whilst editing this, I've realised that my slow cooker has well and truly had it. Obviously, in case you're new to my channel, I had a beautiful crock pot, which I loved, but it broke recently. It cracked, and I'd had it for a very long time. But this one was my trusty one that my mum gave me. It was previously hers. You can see it's completely had it. But she gave it to me and there's been nothing wrong with it, despite it looking absolutely awful. Missing a handle, I've continued to use it. However, the last few times I've used it, it's not cooking very well and it's taking a very long time. I did put this on for a few hours, but I had to keep putting it on the hob, bringing it to the boil, leaving it to cook a little bit longer. But the potatoes, even after about 6 hours, were still not completely cooked through. So whilst editing this, I have gone on to Amazon and I have ordered myself a new slow cooker. It really does look a state, doesn't it? I got myself an amazing deal though. I am really, really pleased. I've been looking for some time. I nearly bought one in the January sales, but I actually managed to get an even better deal. So I am very pleased with that, and it fits in with this video so well, as I saved myself a lot of money. It's due to arrive tomorrow, so look out for a video because I will be sharing this new purchase with you hopefully very soon. This is the best feeling. It's 4:45 and I've just finished my monthly kits and dinner's ready. It's so nice. I've just heated it properly back up on the top here. It's been cooking away all day. It smells delicious. It's just such a good feeling when you've just finished work and dinner is ready. Look how good this looks. There is so much in here. You could actually do it with rice or pasta. We are just going to have it with the potatoes that's in it already. I did add some Worcester sauce, some extra seasoning, and to thicken it I did use some gravy granules as well, and then season to taste. It looks so good. I'm really regretting though not making broccoli. Look how yummy. We've got loads of meals here. It's actually really early in the morning. I was just putting the washing away and I just suddenly thought of something else I wanted to share with you. I bought a couple of really nice dresses from Vinted recently. I just washed them and I was sorting out the washing and I thought, oh, I'll show you those. It goes quite well with this video. I bought this one here. It was new with tags when I bought it. Let's just do the zip up. It's a gingham one. I'm still not 100%. And I don't know if it's just a bit too young, but it's the actual style of the dress that I really like, which really suits my shape. And it's got a bow at the back, which pulls in underneath my sort of like across my waist, which I really like that shape. But it's just a summer dress in blue gingham, and it's on me just below the knees. But it's really light, and it was £6. So for the weather-wise, it's perfect. Design-wise, it's perfect. I love blue gingham, and I had a blue gingham dress probably about 10 years ago. But I don't know. Aid loves it on me. It fits like it was made for me. But I'm not 100% sure about the blue gingham. I've got blue trainers, which will go really nice with it. Let me know what you think. And then the other dress, which I am really excited about, but it's a little bit tight on the boobs. And that's this. Oh, I did the zip up as well. This is a Cath Kidston dress. Usually the size 8 Cath Kidstons fit me perfectly. This one, however, comes up quite tight on the boobs. But it's that same kind of style but longer with the tie at the waist, which again, like I said, really suits me. It's got pockets, it's pale blue, it's really light. And what I love about this, it's got all the London bits and pieces across the bottom, which I love because it reminds me of Epcot when we're out there. But I thought it'd be quite cute on London days out as well. And this one was £16 something. On Vinted as well, so it needs a good iron, but it's a really nice light one. Yes, so they are my little saves, which I was really happy with. I am wondering, you know, the lady that made the Disney skirt for me, I'm wondering even if she could turn this into a skirt. I don't know. Don't know. But I do really like it, but I am going out this time heavier than I've ever been on a Florida trip. So under normal circumstances, it would probably fit me fine. But it does definitely come up tighter than a normal Cath Kidston size 8. That is the only thing, isn't it, when you buy from somewhere like Vinted. Let me know if you found any secondhand deals recently, or if you found any bargains. Right, I'm going to go and crack on with my work day now. I'm going to put last night's goulash. I've got this contraption here. I do quite like a gadget. You pop it on the work surface, it sticks there, and then you attach the bag. I'm reusing this one, I've washed it up from the ginger cake. And it just means, because sometimes it can be a real pain when you've bulk cooked. And now I can just pop it into here, and just makes life a lot easier and less messy. This goulash was really good, so I am going to pop this in here. I think generally, not all the time, but making things yourself definitely does save money. I made a couple of birthday cards last week, one for my mum, ready for Mother's Day, one for my sister. I do try and make as many things like that as possible. I think this might be a 3 dinner, not maybe 4. Oh, and then I've got the pork left over from last night as well. So I'll do that for dinner tonight. So that will be perfect. I'm going to freeze one and put the other in the fridge to have at the end of the week. That's a very generous portion, actually. What do you make anything yourself? Do you make clothes? What do you do? Because sometimes I do find like baking cakes, that doesn't save money. I think sometimes it does, but if you're doing like a fancy dessert or something, it costs a lot more, I think, than actually going out and buying it. But it's something that I think a lot of us do because we love, and it definitely also takes a lot of extra time. But what do you make that saves you money? Something I do want to do. I've had this cabbage sat on the side for days. I need to turn this into sauerkraut. So I need to do that. But I really enjoy making things, and I love that it does save us money. So, but I would love to learn to sew. It was on my bucket list for years. I got my nan's old sewing machine when she passed, and I had it serviced, and I promised myself I would go on a sewing course, and I've never done it, but I would love to do that, especially because I'm sure it would be so nice to be able to take up my own clothes. I would really like that. Maybe one day, but it's just not on the agenda at the moment. I just can't fit something else like that in, but I would love to do that. Anyway, I'm going to finish off this video. I would love to know, though, what kind of things you do to save money. Do you collect miles? They definitely help us save money on our flights. What supermarket cards and that do you collect, your points? What do you do to save money? I would love to hear. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to remember to write on here goulash because I won't forget. I won't remember even. I suddenly remembered when I did my kitchen's clear out that I'd put a Sharpie in there. I'm going to write on that now, goulash, because I will forget. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.